exploring the realm of jinn, or supernatural beings in Arabian folklore, reveals a fascinating and diverse world where each type has its unique form, traits, and even moral beliefs. Among them, the wolf-like jinn, known as the Qutrub or Arabian werewolf, holds a mysterious and ominous place in folklore. In fact, wolves are considered natural predators of jinn in general. Yet certain jinn have a wolf-like appearance, forming a complex relationship between these beings and wolves. These Qutrub, often elusive, are known to lurk in graveyards, luring humans with a clever ruse before attacking, much like their ghoul relatives. Although the concept of a werewolf is prominent in European stories, the Qutrub remains relatively unknown in the Middle Eastern world, making it a unique, haunting figure. Qutrubs are fascinating not only because of their physical traits, but also because of their close relation to ghouls, another group of jinn with an evil reputation. In Arabic folklore, ghouls are terrifying creatures that haunt graveyards, taking forms such as jackals or hyenas. Yet, curiously, they do not take the form of a wolf. The Qutrub, on the other hand, is specifically a wolf-like being, but never fully resembles an actual wolf. It walks a fine line between the world of animals and humans, evoking a sense of mystery. While ghouls feed on human corpses, often lurking in cemeteries, the Qutrub's role extends further, often becoming the source of fear and rumors in many cultures. Different jinn species have different behaviors, appearances and intentions, and some, like the peri, are seen as holy or good. Peris are celestial, winged jinn that embody purity and benevolence, unlike the sinister Qutrub and Ghoul. However, while peris are revered, most jinn species are spoken of cautiously in Middle Eastern culture. There are around 13 known species of jinn, yet they are collectively referred to simply as jinn to avoid invoking the wrong type. In this diverse spectrum, ghouls play an especially grim role. They are feared in the Middle East as physical attackers rather than possessing spirits. In the West, similar creatures like skinwalkers or the rake may be more familiar, but ghouls operate differently. They feast on blood and flesh, particularly of buried bodies. They are aggressive, relentless, and despise humans, associating them with death and decay. Making deals with ghouls requires blood sacrifices, and they are known for their relentless hunger and violent nature. One of the most intriguing jinn is the Vetala, a vampiric being with a keen intellect and psychic abilities. Vetalas are often depicted as green due to their age, with younger Vetalas displaying a brighter green, indicating their growing power. Necromancers often summon Vetalas due to their fascination with death and their ability to draw energy from blood. In spells, particularly for love, Vetalas are powerful, casting enchantments with dire consequences if their terms are not met. However, Vetalas are known to be manipulative, and anyone who trusts them may find themselves betrayed. The Vetala has wings and can occupy corpses, preserving them from decay and allowing them to move undetected among the living. This ability makes them both feared and revered, as they blur the line between life and death, holding an otherworldly mystery that fascinates many. Unlike other jinn, Vetalas are intelligent and cunning, and they embody the dark allure of death. Possession by a Vetala often brings intense physical suffering, isolation, nightmares, and even life disruptions, such as trouble holding jobs or maintaining relationships. In contrast, vampiric jinn, like the Vetala and Ghoul, have been reshaped by modern writers who use them as symbols for real-world struggles. In Middle Eastern literature, authors like Ahmed Khaled Tawfiq, known as the region's Stephen King, reimagine these beings as metaphors for societal vampires, figures in power who drain society of its vitality, wealth, and freedoms. Tawfiq's works reflect how these vampiric legends can serve as allegories for corruption, oppression, and religious zealotry, offering a fresh perspective on age-old myths. In Saudi Arabian stories, this reinterpretation of vampiric jinn takes on a gothic tone, especially in television, where powerful women are often cast as these mystical beings. Such depictions critique societal norms subtly, portraying these women as symbols of repressed power and strength. Meanwhile, Ottoman influences reframe figures like Vlad the Impaler as more nuanced characters, presenting his bloody legacy with a deeper understanding of his motivations. The Ghoul jinn particularly stand out within this complex mythos. These cemetery-dwelling creatures challenge assumptions about the undead by acting as predators who shapeshift and feed on human flesh, predominantly feasting on the deceased, but not shying away from fresh prey. Some ghouls appear as deceivingly beautiful women who lure unsuspecting men into marriage before consuming their ill-fated husbands. This extreme strategy speaks to their cunning nature, blurring lines between beauty and monstrosity. Beyond the ghoul, the Vetala is another vampiric jinn that evokes fascination. Known as one of the earliest vampire archetypes, Vetalas possess a wisdom that allows them to foresee events, making them particularly sought after in spells and necromancy. They can inhabit corpses, preserving them to blend among the living. This rare ability makes them revered as spirits with profound connections to the world of the dead, challenging our understanding of life and death. In the realm of jinn, classification is complex. In Islam, jinn may have various religious beliefs, with tribes and communities mirroring human society. They can be Muslims, Hindus, Christians, Jews, Buddhists, or even secular. In religious contexts, they are categorized as believers, disbelievers, guided and misguided. Some hadiths further classify them by their modes of transportation, flying, taking animal forms, or moving about like humans, adding yet another layer of diversity to the jinn world. As Brujo Chico, my journey into the lore of jinn is one of exploration and discovery. While stories of benevolent jinn and those granting wishes have become mainstream, I aim to uncover the lesser-known paths in jinn mythology. The jinn world is a multifaceted universe where each being has a story, a purpose, and a lesson for those who encounter it. Whether they bring fear, fascination, or a message, these spirits remind us of the vast, unseen world that exists just beyond our own, woven into the ancient fabric of belief and storytelling. This exploration of jinn touches on the very fabric of cultural and political narratives, especially in modern times when old stories find new meanings. In the context of modern Middle Eastern upheaval, particularly post-Arab Spring, blood has become a metaphor, a currency that runs through the region's veins, from Mesopotamian vampiric myths to Islamic rituals like the Feast of Sacrifice. The connection between blood and the spirit world echoes in legends of vampiric jinn, who feed on human vitality much as oppressive systems feed off society's lifeblood. In this realm of jinn, myths are reimagined not only as supernatural tales, Arabian tales, but also very near and relevant to everyone as jinn lurk in the next-door cemeteries.